Good morning, my name is Nicola. I will be taking you through mindful Vinyasa flow this morning. So what that means is we go at a flow and pace that you can listen to your body. So this is not like my regular practice, because I do like to take, or what my participants say is quite a spiritual practice. However, I normally have like my spirit cards. I don't call them tarot cards. I normally have spirit cards placed out and different things. However, it's pretty impossible to do that online. So this is a bit part of my goodwill. So we can either start in seated or you can start in Shavasana. So it's your choice. So if you're starting in seated, you can either stay kneeling down like so, shoulders pull back and down. Be focusing your eyes about 2 or 3 feet ahead, or fluttering the eyes closed. So it's your choice. Or you can come into Sukhasana, which is the easy seated position. Again, shoulders pull back and down, slight tuck in the chin, and engage the core and pull the spine up towards the sky. Resting the hands on the thighs or knees, depending on how long the arms are. Or you can bring the heels in towards the midline and allow the knees to fall out to the side. So this gives you a little bit of this hip stretch, knee stretch. Again, pull the shoulders back and down, hands face up on the thighs. And take a nice long deep breath. If you're comfortable with the eyes closed, again, rest with the eyes closed, resting in awareness. And pull the spine up, slight tuck in the chin. Or you can start in Shavasana, which is basically lying down, feet come to mat distance apart, and allow the shoulders to pull away from the ears, arms come out to the sides, palms facing up, and open to receive. So whichever position you feel comfortable, come into that position, take a nice long deep breath, deep down into the core, just underneath the belly button, and letting go with a big sigh. Again, nice long deep breath, inhale, and exhale. One more time, inhale, and exhale. So allowing the body to come back to nice, easy, gentle breathing, feeling the air supporting you. Reminder as you go through your practice, if you move with the flow of breath, the body will move more with grace and ease. And also a reminder to read the disclaimer, which is in one of my more recent videos. I'm still working out the technology of this online presentation yoga, so bear with me. So again, nice long deep breath as we center in here, letting go the remains of the day, letting go what no longer serves you. And if you find your mind wandering into thought, just come back to the breath like the sounds of the ocean, like the sound of the breeze as it echoes through the trees on this lovely spring day, like calling a small child back from play. You find as you go through your practice that you feel a sharp pain, you have discomfort any higher than a 4 to 6 out of 10, or you find yourself clamping at the jaw or you stopped breathing, it's a good indicator you're going too deep. So please listen to your body and be where you are, not forcing. Practicing ahimsa, which is non-violence towards yourself, and then spreading that out towards others. Feeling the sit bones, if you're seated or if you're lying down, allowing the body to surrender here. Just taking a few moments to ground in. And then if you're lying down, taking the right hand overhead, bringing the knees in towards the chest, and then rolling over onto your right side. The left hand comes in front of the heart. Take a breath here. And then slowly, mindfully, as we straighten the top leg, push up with the hands, coming into a nice, easy, seated position at the front of your mat. And you may open the eyes if you're not there already. You can inhale the hands up overhead. And exhale down through heart center. Hands come to Anjali Mudra, resting at Anahata Chakra, your heart chakra. Inhale the hands up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale down. From here, you can either swing the legs around or we're going to walk the hands forwards and just slowly, mindfully listening to your body as we raise up the sit bones, slowly coming onto the knees, body comes forwards, and then uncrossing the legs. So we're going to come into a cat and cow position to just warm up the spine. So hands underneath the shoulders, fingers are spread out like a starfish, and claw the fingers into the mat. So like a crab would be on a beach. So we're grounding down through the four corners of the hands. Now, if you have shoulder issues, you can take the hands wider than shoulder distance apart, or no narrower than your shoulders. So again, clawing those fingers in so we have balance between the forefinger, the thumb, and the pinky finger. So you're not dumping too much weight in the wrist. Pull the shoulders back and down, neck is in line with the spine, knees come underneath the hips. Now, if you have neck issues, keep the neck in neutral. If not, we can take the abdomen down as we arch the spine and curl up. So coming into Vinyasa or cow pose. And then exhale as we arch the spine. And push away the hands. Gazes towards the thighs or the abdomen. And then inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. One more time. Inhale up. Not dumping in the shoulders here. Shoulders pull back and down. Exhale forward. Around the shoulders. And curl into Ardha Madhyasana or stretching. Inhale. 3 more. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. This time we're going to take so resting in tabletop and then taking the right heel back level with the hip. Looking back to make sure that the heel is level with the hip. So making sure you're not coming over too much onto the left side. So hips stay square here. Flexing the foot. And then bring the knee in towards the chest or nose and exhale. Stretching up. So again, coming into a slightly different cat and cow. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Knee towards the nose. Inhale up. Exhale forward. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale forward. The last one. And release. Take the knee back down. Shake out the hips. Doing a nice little dance with the hips here from side to side. And then we're going to repeat that on the other side. So taking the left heel back, level with the hip. Again, looking back to make sure the heel is level, not dumping in the shoulders here. And then as we connect with the breath, allow the knee to come in towards the nose. Inhale up. Again, not dumping in the shoulders. Exhale forward. So if your knee doesn't come all the way to the nose, that's okay too. No one has to have a perfect posture here. So only allowing the body to go wherever your body is at. Last one. And then slowly resting the knee down. Hip distance apart, and then again dancing out the hips from side to side. So we're going to look over towards the left heel, look over towards the right. Just gentle stretching the shoulders here. And then from here we're going to curl under the toes. Gaze is forward. We're going to walk the hands maybe just an inch or two forwards. And then pushing up the palms, pushing up the hips as we slowly come into that downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. And from here, we're just going to walk the dog. So we're going to bend one knee in towards the chest and then the other. So a reminder, you don't have to have a perfect triangle here. Listening to your body wherever your body is at. And I certainly don't have the perfect body, so and I'm okay with it. There was many a time when I'd look in the mirror and I didn't like what I see or what I saw in the past. However, I can look myself in the mirror now and actually be okay with what's looking back at me. If you're not there, that's okay. Just be where you are. And breathe. And then grounding down. Encouraging the heels to come back as far as your body will allow you to go. So remind if you have tight hamstrings, tight hips. Again, you may not be there and that's okay. Inhale as we take the feet onto the heels. Onto the soles. I'll get it right in a minute. Exhale back down. Inhale, come up onto the soles, onto the tippy toes. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. From here, we're going to walk the feet forwards, slowly, mindfully listening to your body, coming into our forward fold or Uttanasana. And just resting in here, allowing the chest to fall towards the thighs. And again, if you need to have a micro bend in the knees, please listen to your body. And then from here, we're going to hold on to opposite elbows, allowing the head to become heavy, nodding the head, yes. Shaking the head no. Maybe rocking from side to side, loosening up that crease in the hips. Allowing the shoulders to release, letting go of any tension. In this beautiful forward fold or Uttanasana. Again, if you need to bend the knee as you rock side to side, listening into what's going on here. Release the hands down towards the earth. Feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, flat back. Ardha Uttanasana. Neck stays in line with the spine. Shoulders pull back and down. Exhale, fold. Inhale as we bend the knees deeply. Spreading the arms out wide as you reach all the way up. And bringing palms together, down through heart center. Exhale. So we're resting in Tadasana just for a couple breaths here. So hands come out, Samastiti, spreading the fingers out wide. Pull the shoulders back and down. We have engagement in the legs. Maybe the toes are spread out wide will give you extra stability here. So engage the legs, slight tuck in the pelvis, nice open heart, shoulders back and down, and just peel those arms back, allowing the fingers to point towards the front of the mat and breathe. Nice tuck in the chin, so slight gentle opening in the chest here. So we're in mountain. Now this is a resting pose, so at any time throughout your practice, if you need to rest, please listen to your body and do what you need to do. From here, we're going to inhale up. Exhale as we slowly, mindfully swan back down. Again, remember a slight micro bend in those knees. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. We're going to plant the hands down. We're going to look gazes forwards, bending the knees. We're going to step, walk, or jump back to our lovely downward facing dog. So again, equal balance in the feet and the hands. Reminder to claw those fingertips, grounding down through the four bundles of the hands, which is your palms. So the four corners of the palms of your hands, and breathe. We're going to take the right leg up, coming into three-legged dog. Come high on the sole of the left foot, and feel that nice stretch here, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down, square off the hips. Knee comes towards the right elbow. And kick it back. Knee towards the nose. Kick it back. And knee towards the left elbow. Kick it back. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Float the leg down. And maybe take a vinyasa or knees, chest, and chin. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Come up to either baby cobra, full cobras. We bring the hands just slightly back from the shoulders against the rib cage. Elbows stay close to the chest. Inhale up, full cobra or bhujangasana, or engage through the tops of the feet, engage the legs, slight tuck in the pelvis, and then push up to upward facing dog. So again, your choice. And curl under the toes, reverse, come up off the chest, onto the knees, and then back to downward facing dog. If you need to walk the dog, listen to your body. And then slowly, mindfully, we're going to look forwards, bend the knees deeply. We're going to step, walk, or jump to Uttanasana. Folding. Inhale, flat back. Shoulders pull back and down. Exhale, forward. Inhale as we bend the knees deeply, spread the arms out wide, reaching all the way up. And exhale through the center. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant the hands down. Gazes forward again, step, walk, or jump back to our lovely downward facing dog. And then we're just going to repeat what we just did on the other side. So right, allow the left leg to come up, coming into three-legged dog. And then slowly, mindfully come up onto the sole of the right foot. And feel that nice stretch here. Listening to your body. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Float the leg down. Bring the knee in towards the left elbow. Exhale, kick it back. Inhale, knee towards the nose. Kick it back. Knee towards the right elbow. And kick it back. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Float the leg down. Again, maybe walk the dog here. And then float through a vinyasa. Or knees, chest, and chin, your choice. And exhale. Back to downward facing dog. And 3 breaths here. Inhale as we look forwards, bending the knees deeply. You can step, walk, or jump to Uttanasana. fold in. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to bend the knees deeply, spreading the arms out wide, coming all the way up. Maybe this time gaze comes up towards the thumbs. Slight back bend. Exhale through heart center. Take 2 or 3 breaths here as you need. And Tadasana Namaskar. Inhale. Exhale, fold. And from here, we're going to walk the hands over onto the right side of the foot. Coming into Prasarita Uttanasana. And then walk the hands over towards the left side of the foot. And breathe. Inhale back to center. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Again, plant the hands down, looking forwards. We're going to step, walk, or jump back to plank this time. So, in the plank, again, hands can be underneath the shoulders or wider if you have shoulder issues. Come high on the toes, coming forwards. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a vinyasa, or knees, chest and chin. And meeting back in downward facing dog. We're going to do a little bit of hip opening this morning. So we're going to raise that right leg up, come high on the left toe, square off the hips, bring the knee towards the nose, and then step up between the front 2 hands. So from here, we're in a lunge here. You can either come down to the knee. Now if you need extra padding on the knee, feel free to grab a cushion or anything that you need to give you a bit of extra protection here. Again, listening to your body. So you can either be low on the knee in a low lunge, or coming back to that high lunge. Coming up onto the fingertips, pull the shoulders back, and then bring the hands over the head. So here, engaging those inner thighs, pushing the hips forwards. So nice square in the hips. Maybe from here, and again, be mindful of your body. You can either link the hands behind the back or come into reverse prayer, but only if your palms touch. So again, listening into what's going on here. This knee is slightly bent. Nice deep bend in the knee here, or wherever you're at. Now, your stride doesn't have to be this wide. You can be 2, 3 feet, is wherever you're at. So inhale, bringing the shoulders back and down. You can stay here with a nice touch in. Or if you want to come into a slight back bend, push the hips forwards and breathe. And then slowly come back up. We're going to plant the hands down. We're going to bring the knee down. And then nice stretch as we take the sit bones down towards the heels. Foot comes up into a nice flex. And just making some small movements here. So when you come forward, you're going to feel that stretch in that left hip. And then coming back, flexing the foot on the right. Sit bones come towards the heels. Not coming all the way down today. Coming back onto the sole of the foot. Stretching out that left inner hip, quads, and then back down. Curl under the toes. Taking the right foot back to meet the left. And you can either take a vinyasa on knees, chest and chin, or even rest in child's pose, your choice. And then when you're ready, moving back in downward facing dog. From here, we're going to take the left leg up, come high on the sole of the right foot, and then bring the knee in towards the nose, stepping the left foot up between the hands. And again, from here, you can either come down onto the knee, again, reminder about that cushioning if you need. Or if you want to stay in that high lunge, bringing the knee back up. Engage the core, gazes forward, neck is in line with the spine, pull the shoulders back, come up onto the fingertips. And then on the inhale, bring the hands up overhead and hold here. Now, again, micro-bend that knee. This knee can be as deep as you need. And again, stride is as wide as your body will allow you to go. Listening in here. You can either have the hands at the hip if this is too deep. So be where you are and breathe. Again, same position as before. We're doing a chest opening today. Linking the hands together so that the opposite thumb is the other way around this time. So pull the shoulders back and down. Nice tuck in the chin. Now if you have neck issues, stay right here. Or you can do reverse prayer. As long as the palms are together, then pull the shoulders back. So again, nice inhale to engage the core. Now if you want to go into a slight back bend, if you don't have any issues here, allow the hips to face forwards, dropping the head back, pull the shoulders back, and breathe. And then slowly, mindfully, float the hands back down, knee comes down, flipping the foot, and then bringing the sit bones down towards the heel, flexing the foot. Feel a nice stretch in the shoulders here. Inhale back. Feeling that stretch in the right thigh this time. Inhale back. And exhale, making nice little movements, stretching out the hips here. Moving with breath. Moving with grace and ease. And then from here, curl under the toes. Take the left foot back to meet the right, coming back to that downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Savasana, and take 3 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. If you need to take a child's pose, you can come down, knees mat distance apart, big toes come together, allowing the sit bones to come back to the heels and stretching the arms out in front, or head comes down. So this is Balasana or child's pose. So whichever you're in, downward dog or child's pose, or both resting poses, it's your choice. Inhale. And exhale. And then slowly, mindfully coming back up, making sure your alignment, your integrity is good here. So coming back to that downward facing dog. And then right leg comes up, coming into 3-legged dog. Again, knee comes in towards the nose, coming high on the sole of the left foot, stepping the right foot between the front 2 hands. Right hand places inside the right foot, and then reaching the left arm up, coming into a twist. So feeling that opening in the shoulders, and breathe. From here, we're just going to do a little bit of opening at the shoulders. So we're going to take the left arm back, sweeping it through, forwards, and back up. So again, left arm comes back, forwards, and up, moving with breath. One full cycle of breath here. 3 more. Last one. Float the hand back down, frame the foot. We're going to take the right foot back to meet the left, and take a vinyasa on knees, chest and chin. Rest in child's pose, your choice. And then meeting back in downward facing dog. Taking the left foot up this time. Come high on the sole of the right foot. Again, inhale, knee towards the nose. Stepping up between the front two hands. Remember that micro bend with that back knee. Left hand comes to the inside of the foot. We're going to inhale as we peel the arm up. That nice chest opening. Gaze can either be down towards the big toe, next and in line with the spine here, or gaze can be towards the side or up towards the thumb. Wherever you're at, be mindful if you have neck issues. Gaze should be down. Again, we're going to do that rotation with the arm. So we're going to take the right arm back, forwards, and up. Full rotation of breath for each rotation of the arm. So back, forwards, and up. And last one. Float the hand back down, frame the foot. Take the left foot back to meet the right. And then float through Vinyasa. On knees, chest and chin. And then back to our downward facing dog. And breathe. We're going to bend the knees deeply, hovering the knees just about an inch or two off the mat, and just hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Float back up. And again, float the knees down, an inch or two off the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Float back up. One more time, knees come down. Float an inch or two off the mat. Not dumping the shoulders. Shoulders pull back and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Float back up. Inhale as we take the right leg up. Squaring the hips. Come high on the left sole of the foot. Knee comes in towards the nose. And then step up towards the outside edge of the right hand. So coming into Kristasana or lizard pose. And breathe. So we're just going to hold here, or choice again, come down to the knee. Lift the foot. So we're just going to stay up today. We're not coming down to the elbows. And hold here, feeling that lovely opening in the hip. So knee and ankle is pushing in towards the right arm. Or if you want to go deeper, if you have good flexibility here, you can take the right hand to the inside of the right knee. Be gentle here. You have tight hips. Maybe slight gentle pressure and opening of the heart as you bring the right shoulder back and down. Gaze maybe over the right shoulder. Again, listening to your body. And if you feel comfortable, you may want to take the right arm back, level with the shoulders. So feeling that opening in the heart, opening the shoulders. You want to go deeper, but you're mindful of the knee. If you have knee issues, I wouldn't encourage you to do this. So from here, you can maybe bring the left foot in towards the hand and then push away with the foot so you feel that opening in the chest. And then release the foot, come back down. I'm going to heel toe, the foot back level with the hip, bringing the knee back, and then floating back up to our lovely downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Savasana. And then repeating that on the left side, so raise the left leg up, come hard on the sole, put the right foot, bring the knee in towards the nose, and then step the left foot to the outside edge of the mat, outside edge of the right hand. And again, you can come down to the knee if you need, or you can stay high, it's your choice. So the knee, the calf, and the foot comes close to the arm here. Not dumping in the shoulders. Next thing is in line with the spine, pull the shoulders back and down, feeling that opening in the chest. In our lovely lizard pose or Pristhasana. Nice long deep breaths. Taking the breath to any area of discomfort. And again, practicing ahimsa, non-violence. If you want to go a bit deeper, you can take the left hand to the inside of the knee and just gentle pressure here. So not dumping too much weight in that right hand, but pulling the left shoulder back. So we feel that opening in the hip, but also in the shoulders. And breathe. If you want to go deeper, you can take that arm back. Again, level with the shoulder. Now, I wouldn't encourage this if you have knee issues. However, if you want to go deeper and you have good flexibility, you can start to bring that right leg in towards the hand, maybe holding onto the hand, and just pull the foot away from the hand so you feel that nice opening in the chest here. And breathe. And then slowly release, mindfully bring the hand back. And then heel toe, the foot back so it's level with the hip. Curl under the toes. Taking the left foot back to meet the right. And breathe. So walk the dog here. Just releasing that stretch that we just did. And then slow walk up as we look forward, slow walk up to meet the hands. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. Inhale to bend the knees deeply, coming all the way up. Hands come down through heart center. And breathe. Inhale as we bring the knee forwards, level with the hip on the right side, flexing the foot. I'm going to link the hands behind the back again. I really like this pose because it almost feels like my arms are like a pulley. So I'm going to come into dancer's pose. When I put my arms like this, it actually gives me better balance than when I reach forward. So we're going to inhale as we sweep the leg back. And just hold here, Natrajasana, or dancer's pose with bound hands. Breathe. Drishti is about 3 or 4 feet ahead. You may need to micro bend that knee. And breathe. Inhale back to center. Release the hands. Take the right hand onto the inside of the right knee. And then extend towards the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee back to center. Float the leg down. And just shake out the legs. And we're just going to repeat that on the other side. So grounding down through the right foot this time. You can spread out the toes, will give you extra stability. Ground down, engage the muscles of the legs. Zip up the core, Uddiyana Bandha. Hands can either start at heart center in prayer or hands to the hips, give you a bit of extra stability. Engage your core, zip up Uddiyana Bandha. Gaze is about 3 or 4 feet ahead. And then bringing the knee forwards, flexing the foot. Knee is level with the hip. And again, same position as last time. I'm going to link the hands behind the back. The opposite thumb is on top this time. I know that's a bit weird sometimes because my hands don't always want to do it. And then inhale, pull the shoulders back and down. As we slowly sweep the leg through, coming into dancers or a different version of dancers with bound hands, Natrajasana. Again, slight bend in that right leg and breathe. 5, 4, 3. And if you fall out, that's okay. I'm talking and balancing at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, coming forwards. Release the hands. Left hand comes to the inside of the left knee. The other hand comes to the hip. Pull the shoulders back and down. And then take the knee out towards the side. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center. Release the legs. And shake it out. Okay, so we're just going to flow through the Vinyasa. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, flat back. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Plant hands down, look forwards, bend the knees deeply. Step, walk or jump back to plank. Now you can either go through a Vinyasa here, take a child's pose, or knees, chest and chin, your choice. And then leading back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Come high on the sole of the left foot. Inhale, knee towards the nose, step up between the hands. Back foot comes to a 45-degree position. Inhale as we engage the inner thighs. Come up onto the fingertips. Nice bend in that front knee. Pull the shoulders back, coming into Virabhadrasana 1 or Warrior 1. Again, if your arms are tired, you don't have to reach the arms overhead. Hands can come to the hips. Hips are square towards forwards or wherever your anatomy will take you. Again, your stride doesn't need to be this wide. It can be 2 or 3 feet. It's your choice. Being where your body is at. Nice bend in that front knee. The knee should not be protruding the ankle. And again, if you want to go into a slight back bend, have a slight micro bend in that knee. I'm going to inhale the hands up. We're going to bring the hands together, linking the fingers, but pointing the index finger up Inhale as we engage the core, stretching the hips forwards, and that slight back bend here. Release the hands, coming out to the sides, coming into a twist. Take the foot to a 90-degree position, coming into warrior two. Palms facing down, hands are level with the shoulders, gaze is forwards, hips are towards the sides, and breathe. Again, knees not protruding the ankle. Relax the shoulders. Drishti or gaze is just over the middle finger, maybe checking out the back hand to make sure we're level with the shoulders. Slowly, mindfully taking the lower arm down to the thigh, but not dumping weight here. I'm going to reach the hand over, making that nice straight line with the body. And breathe. We're going to float the hands down. We're going to pivot on that back foot, coming into another twist. Inhale the right hand up. Again, gaze either towards the big toe, to the side, or up towards the thumb. Be mindful of the neck. Sweeping that right hand down. Again, from here you can take a vinyasa, or knees, chest and chin, or rest in child's pose. Again, it's your choice. Being where you are. Or you can just rest in the dog like I am. And then we're going to repeat that on the other side. So taking the left leg up into three-legged dog, come high onto the sole of the right foot, knee comes in towards the nose, step up between the front two hands, pivot on that right foot to a 45-degree position, and then come up onto the fingertips, neck in line with the spine, pull the shoulders back and down. Again, hands can either be on the hips, or you can float the hands all the way up. Coming into Virabhadrasana 1, warrior. So again, hips are facing forwards, knee is not protruding the ankle. If you can't see your big toe, you need to adjust your position. So again, being where you are. Again, stride does not have to be this wide. Heels are either in alignment or wider will give you extra stability. So being where you are. And then again, we're going to repeat what we did on the other side, but linking the hands together behind the back. If you don't have any neck issues, you're going to go into back bend. If not, stay right where you are. So inhale as you tuck the chin, push the hips forwards, and then arching back. And one side may be different to the other. Be mindful where you are. And then slowly, mindfully, take the hands out wide. Twist the arms around. Take that back foot to a 90-degree position. Come into Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Hips are facing towards the side this time. Relax the shoulders and breathe. Again, knees not protruding the ankle. You should be able to see your big toe. And then checking out your arms, making sure your hand is level with the shoulders. And then relax the shoulders. Breathe. And then slowly, mindfully bringing the lower arm down to the thigh, not dumping too much weight here. And then sweep the right hand forwards. So you feel that nice straight line with the body, and breathe. And then slowly, mindfully pivot on that back foot. Both hands come down to frame the foot. Grounding down through the right arm this time. And reaching the left hand up, coming into that lovely twist. So opening the heart here. And then again, bringing the left hand down, framing the foot. We're going to take the left foot back to meet the right. And again, you can either rest in child's pose or take a vinyasa, your choice. And then meeting back in downward facing dog. And then from here, we're going to bend the knees deeply, looking forwards. We're going to step, walk, or jump to a wide squat. So coming down to Bakasana. Hands come to heart center, allowing the arms to push out the legs. Tap the pelvis. Now, if you need to sit on a block here, you can sit on a block, a book, whatever you have. That will help you in this pose. So again, if this is too deep, please listen to your body. Hands come to heart center, allowing the arms to push out the thighs and feel that nice opening in the hip here. And breathe. Slight tuck in the pelvis. Take the spine up nice and tall. And breathe. And then from here, slowly, mindfully. Now, if you don't have crow in your usual practice, I wouldn't suggest that you do this pose. However, if you do have crow in your practice, and be mindful that you practice at your own risk. Hands come underneath the shoulders. We're going to bring the knees up to the armpits. Maybe floating the right toes back, then the left. Gaze is about a foot ahead. Inhale, engage the core. And then maybe balance on the hands. Slowly come back down. We're going to rotate the wrists one way. And rotate the wrists the other. We're going to come down to a nice, easy seated position. I'm just going to face you so you can see me. And from here, I'm going to roll the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, back and down, pulling the shoulders back, down and towards each other. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. And then reverse the other way. So shoulders up towards the ears and rotate forwards. And then from here, we're going to take the left leg forwards, level with the hip. Right foot stays in towards the thigh. May inhale up. Exhale, fold the pelvis towards the toe. I'm going to go head to knee pose. Now, if you need to put a block underneath the knee or bend that knee deeply, listen to your body. Shoulders stay square. And then inhale, I'm going to sweep the right hand around. And then sitting back at the hip, you can either stretch up, staying on the side here, or engage as we point the left toe, engage through the knee, and reach up to wild thing. Slowly, mindfully coming back down. And then we're going to take the right leg out in front, level with the hip. Coming into Janusasana on the right, or head to knee pose. Again, if your head doesn't touch the knee, do not force the body. So heel in towards the right thigh this time. Again, inhale nice and tall, pelvis is towards the big toe, flexing the foot, and then float the hands down, allowing the chest to come down towards the thigh. So head to knee pose. Again, if you need to bend that knee deeply, listen to your body. If you need a block under there, that's okay too. Nice long deep breath, squaring the shoulders, pull the shoulders back and down. And then slowly on the next inhale, coming up, and then sweeping the left arm around behind the hip. Again, you can stretch up like so, or if you want to go a little bit deeper, pointing that right toe, engage the leg, engage the left, and then sweeping up, coming into wild thing. Slowly coming all the way back down. I'm just going to come into Paschimottanasana, so I'm going to show you from this angle. So inhale as we engage the core. So sweep the hands back towards the hip, starting in Dandasana or seated staff pose, flexing the feet, engage the legs. Inhale up, nice tall straight spine. Exhale as we float the hands down towards the toes. They come to the thighs or the knees, that's okay. The shins, the ankles, or the feet. I have particularly long arms, so pulling the shoulders back and down in seated forward fold. Neck stays in line with the spine here, we're not diving in. Inhale and exhale. And then slowly, mindfully sweep the hands back. Hands are about 6 inches behind the hips. We're going to bend the knees at a nice 90-degree position. Coming into reverse tabletop. So again, engage the core, shoulders pull back and down. And then slowly, mindfully, as we tuck the pelvis, engage those glutes as we lift up to reverse tabletop. So you can either tuck the chin here, now particularly if you have neck issues, leave the neck in line with the spine or tuck the chin here. If you want to go deeper, we can go into reverse plank or Viparita Prakasana. And if you don't have any neck issues, pull the shoulders back and down, and then allow the head to fall back. And breathe. Slight bend in those knees, slowly, mindfully come down. One vertebrae at a time. Engage those muscles on the legs. And then from here, slowly, mindfully take the hands just underneath the sit bones. And then slowly, mindfully come back down to the elbows. Coming into fish pose, but we're just going to stay here today. Not going to go any deeper than this. So inhale, engage the core. Tuck the chin, open the chest, come up onto the elbows, and breathe. So Matsyenasana, we're not going deep here. Slowly come back down, allow the elbows to come out wide, slowly coming down, listening to your body. We're going to take the feet out to mat distance apart, nice bend in the knees, coming into a twist, taking the arms out to cactus, so elbows level with the shoulders, creating that nice L shape with the hands. We're going to take the knees over towards the right side of the body. Now, if this is enough, it's wherever your knees land, or if they're not on the floor, that's okay too, depending on how open your hips are. So again, listening to your body, it's a choice. Nice long deep breaths. Now if you want to go deeper and you have good flexibility, then maybe consider taking the right foot just above the knee on the left thigh. So feeling the extra opening in the hips. It's important the shoulders stay down, and then maybe gaze over towards the left elbow. Nice long deep breaths. And then slowly, mindfully gaze comes back to center, releasing the heel on the right if you went that little bit deeper. And then inhale, bringing the knees back up. And then we're going to repeat that on the other side. So arms stay as they are in cactus, allowing the knees to fall out towards the left. And again, your knees don't have to touch the earth. It depends how flexible you are in the hips, in the psoas. And then again, if you want to go deep, you can take the left heel just above the knee on the right thigh, coming into that nice twist. And then maybe gaze over towards the right elbow. And breathe. And then slowly, mindfully, if you did go deeper, taking the heel off the thigh, allowing the knees to slowly come back to center as we gaze back up, coming back towards the midline. And from here, bringing the knees in towards the chest. Nice small circles with the knees, massaging out the lower sacral spine. And then maybe rotating the other way. And then from here, slowly, mindfully coming into our final pose, Shavasana. If there is any position you need to take before coming into this pose, feel free to do so. If not, we are going to come into Shavasana. So allowing the feet to come out mat distance apart, allowing the feet to fall out to the sides. Shoulders come away from the ears. Arms come out to the sides. Palms facing up and open to receive. If you wish to set a sankalpa or an intention for your day, feel free to do so now. Maybe your fingers are in Gaya Mudra, which is forefinger to thumb. And just allow your body to surrender to the earth. Taking those nice long deep breaths as we center the body, resetting the spine, resetting the nervous system. As we allow ourselves to sink in here, nice long deep breaths deep into the chest, past the rib cage, deep into the abdomen, and letting go of the big sigh. Coming into the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the opposite to fight and flight. 2 more deep breaths at your own flow and pace of breath. Reminder, you have everything that you need in this moment. Maybe imagine yourself resting on a nice white sandy beach as you feel the breeze just gently floating over your skin. And then staying here as long as you wish. Or maybe when you're ready, bringing the legs together, bringing the hands together, flowing the hands overhead as you feel a nice big long stretch, feeling that push and pull towards the back and the front of the room, and then exhale, relax. Inhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, relax. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Bending the knees in towards the chest, rolling over onto your side of choice as we allow the head to rest on the upper arm, bringing the other hand in front of the heart. Take a couple breaths here. And then when you're ready, straightening out that top leg, pressing up with the hands as we come into a nice, easy, seated position, whichever that is for you, at the front of your mat. So engage through the sit bones, nice, tall, straight spine. Maybe fluttering the eyes closed, hands come up overhead and down through the center. Thank you for joining in my practice today. I hope you enjoy the flow. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. The light in me honors and supports the light in you. Namaste. I hope you like the practice. If you like this video, please like and subscribe if you wish. And I will see you again soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.